One such star is Logan Rieck, a 13-year-old striker who's one of the province's top young players and has left the opposition shaking its head on numerous occasions this year with his highlight reel goals. The CAF Player Profile brought to you by Leica Sports. Your passion, our commitment. Logan Rieck has been the main man for Jenga this season. About that, there can be no debate. The 13-year-old striker leads the team in goals and brings a variety of talents to the pitch each game. He's a player who likes to lead by example.
I feel like I bring confidence to the team. Like, if we're going down, I feel like I can motivate the team by playing harder. So if I play harder, then another person's going to play harder, and then it'll just be a chain until everybody starts playing hard, and then we can play hard as a team and win the game.
He's a type of player that where I have him on the field, I can count on him at all moments to receive the ball, to find other players, to finish the game. Definitely, he's one that his skill level is ahead of his time. His touch, his shooting, he can shoot with both feet, dribble with both feet. He can control the ball with both feet. So the type of player he comes into the field as a type of player where he's a leader and someone where I can count on for sure.
One thing that makes Logan so dangerous is his passing ability, something that's been honed since a very young age and away from the pitch as well.
Because every day, most of the time, I would always go out with my dad, and we would just stand about 30 yards apart and just pass it back and forth constantly until the pass was like perfect, maybe 50 times out of 51 or say.
Logan's passing, he's a type of kid where he sees things already 2 steps ahead. So his imagination and his creativity to play those passes that other kids don't see, it's there on the money almost every time.
Rieck's scoring touch has to be seen to be believed. One of CAF's top snipers, he's scored numerous highlight reel goals for Jenga over the years.
I've developed shooting in many different ways because I'm out on the field all the time. Kevin's given me different ways to shoot the ball, and I would thrive to be able to be as good as he has at shooting that particular way. And I would just use it in a game situation.
Last year, Logan, he blew up and scored 45 goals, including scoring 6 goals in Spain in a tournament where we played against Sevilla and some other great Spanish teams. Last year, he scored 45 goals, so it's in him to score goals. Around the net, he's very dangerous. He loves to score goals. He's very tricky, and he can definitely do some damage to other teams.
For Jenga's Kevin DeSerpa, having a pupil such as Logan Rieck is a coach's dream come true.
I love coaching players that want to really play, who have the determination to show themselves, to show their game on the field every single time they step on the field. And Logan is one of those players. He wants to show you, he's determined, he wants to have results, he wants to score a goal, he wants to play his partner in for the goal. So winning mentality definitely is on Logan's side.
To set this up, last minute of play, Logan Rieck in all kinds of traffic gets off a hard shot. Alessandro, oh, go easy. 60 seconds later, Noah Nemec playing up a year. He's only 12. You wouldn't know it to look. Take the lead. Logan Rieck does the heavy lifting here. John Gorski on the doorstep. Knocks home the juicy rebound. Jenga in black, cap in orange. 3rd minute of play. Callum Knox comes up with the huge stop on Logan Rieck's free kick, but Fernando Estrada. Rieck hits the streaking Fernando Estrada, who hits the goal post. But then watch Logan Rieck. This would have been nice to see him put it in here, but he bends it just wide of the net. Nice footwork. Teams 1 iota. 2nd minute of play. Logan Rieck dances through GCS, lets it fly, but Ivan Burgess, great game. He plays give and go with Logan Rieck, but Burgess again, oh baby, comes off his line to make the Jenga. Goes back on the offensive. Rieck feeds Colby Rogers on the run, who slides it past Burgos, but also passed the lead 2-1. Then just 2 minutes later, look at this header by Estrada. Are you kidding me? Jenga gets its revenge on the score sheet. Fernando Estrada feeds Logan Rieck, and you know this kid just doesn't miss. Cool as a cucumber. Little fist bump afterwards for good measure. Jenga up 3-1 and looking good. And then Logan, just as good with the setups as he is with the scoring. Gorgeous flick on for Estrada. who smokes at home. And then the save of the week, Logan Rieck feeds Alex Amaral, but Burgess says, not in my intact. Last gasp for Jinga, Estrada to Rieck, and then the return, but Fernando can't grab the hat trick, just wide. It starts to crank it up though. Matin Fagani to Logan Rieck, who fires a tricky shot from 25 yards out, but Callum Knox gets down. 57th minute, Logan Rieck does what he's been doing all season long, and that's score beautiful goals, this time from 20 yards out. And Jinga, then Logan Rieck pulls off the absolute stunner. Two of them, actually. First, he scores this beauty from 20 yards out. Play of the week, maybe? That or this one. 2 minutes later, Logan does it again from 22 yards out. He tattoos it past Knox. Rieck, a ray of sunshine for Jinga on an otherwise cloudy day. Now, Jinga strike first. Logan Rieck with one of the goals of the week. Wrong foots it from a tough angle past Ivan Burgess. Jinga with their first. It looked like a blowout was brewing, but Jinga started to pull it together. They press, the ball pops to Logan Rieck, and that is a pretty goal, folks. They cut the lead up in age group, but then it's Estrada feeding Logan Rieck. 2-1 Jinga back on top, of course, through 42 minutes. Then Logan Rieck, from about Queen Street, fires the ridiculous shot home to knot the festivities up at 3 apiece. Jinga just refused to. One thing that's been consistent all year in the super group has been a team striking early. This game was no exception. 3rd minute, Logan Rieck. He's been on fire the last 2 weeks. He makes it 1-0 Jinga. It looks good early. Logan Rieck from 25 yards out. What a shocker. How many times have we seen him do that this year? 1-0 Jinga after just 6 minutes. Just a minute later, Logan Rieck does this. And we're not even shocked when he makes these plays anymore. He does it so often. Sublime goal. One of the best of the year. 2-1 Jinga. Moments later, it's Logan feeding Harrison Budak, but Alessandro Procaccini comes off his line to make the big stop. So